all over New York City would come to see his parade. And so every year he had to figure out a way to make his balloons bigger, brighter, stronger, and lighter and higher in the sky. Like artists do, he experimented with different materials until he got it just right. Soon, everyone knew that they could find the coolest balloons on parade at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And we still have the parade to this day. Every year there's new balloons, and we still use our most popular characters as giant balloons. I want to talk about scale. When we see a picture and something is really huge in the picture, we know that it's big in real life. When we see something small in the picture, in comparison, like this marching band, we know it's a little bit smaller. Many, not just characters are on display, but the art of artists is on display. This one is Keith Haring. This one is Jeff Koons' famous metallic rabbit. This one is by Tim Burton. And this beautiful polka dotted thing is by Yayoi Kusama, one of the most famous female artists alive today. If you could design a balloon that would fly over Broadway, what kind of balloon would you create? What comes to mind when you think of gratitude, hope, community, equality, fun, creativity, or healing? Draw a picture that will make us feel one of those things. To start a balloon picture on paper, you would have to draw very, very large. I used pencil to get my shape just right. It's even going off the paper. You can draw anything you want, just take up the whole top, and then you can go over it once you have it right with a smooth, bold line. Next, we need to see that this is a helium balloon being held down by people. I'm using a straight edge or a ruler to draw straight lines to show tight ropes being held by tiny figures below. You can use kind of a stick figure approach, a little bit thicker, and create little people holding onto the strings. After that, you can add any details onto your balloon that you're thinking about. To add the word gratitude here to make sure there was a clear message on my balloon, but you don't have to use words. Now I'm going to use little colored dots to add a crowd. How does that look? It's very abstract, but it looks like a whole bunch of people are watching the parade. And then you can use crayons or another light drawing media to fill your spaces with color. And next is buildings. I decided if this is going to be Broadway in New York City, it better be filled with tall, tall buildings of various types and styles. I'm drawing very simple buildings with simple windows. While I'm at it, I decide for my picture to feel nice and finished, I will go ahead and fill in all of the spaces with some kind of color, be it a sky color or a nice color for the buildings. Nothing too bright because I want the focus to be on my balloon. The last thing I fill is my balloon with bright color. You can see I really got into it and refined my artwork, adding more detail and more color. Another approach is to work digitally on a computer. There might be a photograph, like I put one in Seesaw, that you can color onto to make it look like your float that you design is actually in the picture. Here I use some shading to give my balloon a very round look. So get creative. Is there a popular character that you want to use? Is there a message you want to send about gratitude or equality or hope for the future? Make sure that you take your time and make an awesome, enormous balloon for our parade.